Coco. The story takes place in a small Mexican town and centers around a young boy named Miguel Rivera, who comes from a long line of shoemakers. The Rivera family is loving and supportive, but they have one unusual rule. Music is completely banned in the household. This ban has lasted for generations, ever since Miguel's great-great-grandfather abandoned the family to pursue a career in music. To survive, Miguel's great-great-grandmother, Imelda, started a shoe business, and her descendants continued her trade and her strict no-music policy. But Miguel is different. Miguel's secret dream. Though he respects his family, Miguel harbors a deep, secret love for music. He dreams of becoming a musician like his idol, Ernesto de la Cruz, a legendary singer and film star who died in a tragic accident when a bell fell on him during a performance. Miguel teaches himself to play guitar in secret and watches old videos of Ernesto, memorizing every lyric and movement. He keeps his dream hidden because he fears the disappointment and anger of his family. As the town prepares for the Dia de los Muertos, Day of the Dead, the Riveras set up their ofrenda, a family altar, with photos of their deceased loved ones, including Imelda, Miguel's great-great-grandmother. Miguel notices that a photo of Imelda is torn. The face of the man next to her, the musician who abandoned her, is ripped off. However, Miguel finds a folded piece of the photo that shows the man holding Ernesto de la Cruz's famous guitar. This leads Miguel to believe that Ernesto is his great-great-grandfather. Inspired and desperate to prove his musical talent, Miguel sneaks into the mausoleum of Ernesto de la Cruz and steals his guitar to perform in the village talent show. The moment he strums the strings, something magical happens. Miguel becomes invisible to the living and is transported to the land of the dead. In this beautiful and colorful realm filled with skeletons, calacas, Miguel meets the spirits of his deceased family, including Imelda. She agrees to give Miguel her blessing to return to the living world, but only if he promises never to play music again. Miguel refuses. His passion is too strong. Miguel runs off and encounters a skeleton named Héctor, a charming trickster who is desperate to visit the living world to see his daughter, Coco, Miguel's great-grandmother. However, he cannot cross over because no one has put his photo on an ofrenda. Héctor agrees to help Miguel find Ernesto, so he can get his blessing instead. In exchange for Miguel taking Héctor's photo back to the living world and putting it on his family's ofrenda, Miguel finally meets Ernesto de la Cruz, who at first welcomes him. But Héctor crashes the party trying to stop Miguel, and in the conflict, a dark truth is revealed. Ernesto did not write his own songs. He stole them from Héctor, his former songwriting partner. When Héctor decided to leave the music business and return to his family, Ernesto poisoned him and stole his music, becoming famous off Héctor's work. This betrayal shocks Miguel. Ernesto, afraid of being exposed, throws Miguel and Héctor into a pit. In the pit, Miguel learns that Héctor is actually his real great-great-grandfather, not Ernesto. His daughter Coco is the last person who remembers him, and when she forgets, Héctor will suffer the final death. When no one in the living world remembers you, and your soul disappears forever. With the help of Imelda, who forgives Héctor and other family spirits, Miguel escapes. They expose Ernesto's treachery in front of the land of the dead citizens. Ernesto is disgraced and defeated. As dawn approaches, Miguel rushes back to the living world with Imelda and Héctor's blessing. And no conditions this time. He finds Mama Coco, who is old and barely speaks anymore. Miguel sings "Remember Me," the lullaby Héctor used to sing to her as a child. The song awakens her memory and she begins to sing along. She remembers her father and tells stories about him. She also pulls out the missing piece of the torn photograph, restoring Héctor's place in the family's history and ensuring he is remembered. 1 year later, the Rivera family fully embraces music. Miguel performs openly, and Héctor's photo is proudly displayed on the ofrenda. The family's understanding of its past has deepened, and they now celebrate Dia de los Muertos with both love and music. In the land of the dead, Héctor and Imelda are reunited with Coco, who has passed away peacefully. Now remembered and honored, they visit their living relatives during Dia de los Muertos, bringing joy and connection across the realms.
Subscribing. Hey everyone! If you enjoyed this video, please consider subscribing to the channel. It really helps me keep creating more content like this uploads. Just hit that subscribe button and tap the notification bell so you're the first to know when something new drops. Thanks for watching, and see you in the next one.